So, this is Yuzi plus Roxy. She is from the Mushoku Tensei event, and she is a 100 combo popper that has drop. What kind of noise did my throat just make? She has drop big and slippery unity. She's the first Yuzi plus for the slippery tribe, and she's really freaking good. She's got 8% HP for slippery and 2% attack when in the center slot. So, a lot of stats for slippery and a lot of damage. Now, this is what the current best slippery team is. You just replace this with Kyra for more unity. We put Roxy right here. Stats go up a lot. So, yeah, we're going to be testing out slippery now. So, what we have here is Pre-Fill EX Popper Ryuta, Fast Fever, Fever Fill, Fever Extender, Kegare Zochtin, Roxy for obvious reasons, Venoct for his Fever Fill Fever Fill HP based skill Inflate 4, and then we have Seiryu, who's just more unity. So Roxy is only G2 because I'm out of G books. I've used them to buff up my Ohajiki characters, which is, I mean, it's been pretty useful for me because I got top of my friends list for now, so I guess that's pretty worth it. So we're going to get one of these passes for the Dragon Slayer stages, because I don't use these for like anything else. I wish I could buy G books in here. Or I wish the Yoma characters were score attack characters instead. But they were just like super expensive, because most of them suck anyway, so it'd be fine. So we're going to use this, and we're going to go to fight Ryu Seninki. And we're going to test it out. Now, he is a boss tribe, so we don't lose damage, so that's cool. And we're just going to test them out. See how much damage we can get. Now, I have, like, a video of me dealing, like, ludicrous damage with them. I think I got, like, 2.7 million, which is kind of a lot. There we go. So, we're gonna be pretty easily able to just get a crap ton of damage with them. So you're going to do EX Pop, and then Kegare Zochtin. Then you're going to do Roxy. Then you're going to do another Roxy. Then, because she has drop big, she works really well with an Inflate 4, assuming you get enough to, you know, inflate in the first place. But it's fine, because we got 3 out of 4, which is good enough. So now we're going to do a Roxy. And then we're going to do another Roxy. And then we'll do Seiryu to finish it off. So as you can see, their damage is pretty good, I think. Pretty nice. I've lost count of how many Soultimates we did, but 2.46. And Roxy is only G2. If I G5 her, oh my god, the damage would be insane. So yeah, Roxy is 100% a buff to free-to-play Slippery. They go from bottom tier garbage to pretty usable. Very good indeed. But the funny thing is, we can take it higher. And remember, if you have Kyra instead of Ryuta, you get more damage. So what was that? 2.46? Let me pull up a calculator. So 2.46 million plus 12% that Kyra would give. That is 2.75 million. I think that's pretty good. But if we replace Venoct with Mercury Asu, he doesn't have Fever Fill, however he has the attack boost skill. And since we're only using the character once anyway, if we're buffing up Roxy, I think the damage is going to get kind of ridiculous. Now, you won't always be able to get his Soultimate, and it becomes a little bit more RNG dependent. So if you just want ease of use, Slippery has you covered. But if you want higher stats, Slippery also has you covered. And plus, double redrop with Ryuta and Asu can be useful when you're spamming Roxys, because that can give you more Roxys. So you're going to want to hope that you get good redrops, just like this. Well, oh yeah, like that. I meant you want to get a lot of Asus like this, but sure, I'll get some redrops as well. So they're pretty nice redrops. That's awesome. Awesome to get. You want to make sure you get just a couple of buffs, because they help out a ton. As you can see, we're going to do this, and I'm going to link an Asu just for an extra attack buff, and then we're going to hope and pray for a redrop. Okay, well I got only two Roxys, but gonna do that. Hope for a redrop, as I do say Ryu, but no redrop, sadly. But we still get 2.2 million, pretty easily, in fact. So Slippery 100% has a lot more power. And remember, she's only G2. If I G5 her, that's probably like 2.3 to 2.4. It is that insane. But what if we don't want to have an inflate 4 for some reason, and we instead want to bring more unity? Well, sure, we can try that, I guess. So we'll bring, Santa U, because I don't want to bring low tier Shu. Plus, if you were to realistically use this team, you could use Santa U to get a double fever, which is very unlikely, and I hate strategies that try to use an all-popper rearranger to get a second fever because it never works. But it's theoretically possible because I've seen people do it. It just doesn't work for me. So because we don't have an inflate 4, we are much worse for wear, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, that's not bad at all. Crap ton of Roxys, let's go. Heck yeah. Now we're going to do another Roxy. Hopefully get another one. Just like that, nice redrop. Hope for another redrop, because that'd be super nice. Just like that. Then we'll do a Santa U just cuz. Oh, it'd be so fun if we could get another redrop. Oh, I could have gotten another Soultimate too. That could have been like 2.8 mil. Nope, it wouldn't even be. It'd been 2.9 or something when I maxed her out. So they probably just did like 3 million there if I maxed out Roxy, which is a lot, to say the least. But it was very luck dependent, so that doesn't really happen very much. So why don't we compare the Slippery team to the other, I don't even know what to call them, family? We're comparing them to Mysterious. So Mysterious has 16.5k HP, Slippery has 16.7k HP, but remember, Slippery's missing a whole Unity character. So we're going to test out the Mysterious team. Now the thing with the Mysterious is they're basically the same thing, except they have the attack boost skill on Princess Smogmello. Princess Smogmello is basically Roxy, but a rank lower, and instead of Unity, she has the attack boost skill. So we're going to go into this stage, and also remember, even though Slippery has more HP without Kyra, the heal Aqua provides is gonna make up for that, so yeah, Aqua's really good. And the funny thing is, I'm fairly confident when I say this version of Mysterious is better than the one with Nyambo Mika, because it's pretty freaking good. Like, Smogmella is insanely good. So I couldn't remember where I had my EX pop, which you don't want to do, but... So we're gonna do this. Now, sadly, we don't have redrop, but it'll be fine, probably. Because we have this, and then we have this. Now we're going to Soultimate fill. Gonna do this. Now this is turning out to be a pretty mid-run, but it's kind of whatever. So we're going to EX pop. Do an Aqua. Do Akane. And then we could have gotten another Soultimate off. But we would have done like 2.7. So 2.7 million isn't too bad, considering I messed up a decent chunk of things. But we're going to try again. The main thing you're going to want to do is just get a lot of attack buffs with Smogmello, because the attack boost skill is insanely, it's like really freaking good. If you max it out, they can deal like 7 million in like 8 Soultimates or something. It was whatever, it was something ridiculous. Maybe it was like 12 Soultimates, but still 7 million? Are you kidding me? I still don't have Salome's G Soultimate, are you kidding me? So I don't have very many boosts here, but it's kind of fine. So we're going to do another Smogmella. Got a nice buff, pretty good. Do another Smogmella. Do another Smogmella. Do an Okayu. Now another Smogmella. And then an Akane. Which was, this still wasn't a very good run, but still 2.6 million. If I got EX pops, it would have been pretty nice. So overall, Slippery's pretty good because Mysterious is pretty good. And when I say Mysterious is pretty good, I mean we're going to test it out against this Throne, which has tribe advantage over them. On my no bonus video, I did this first try, so I expected better of myself. It's mainly just because I just cannot find Salome's today for some reason. I don't know why. There. Attack buff. Pretty cool. I got an attack buff and I didn't want to yet. So we're gonna do this. Get a Salome. Get another Smogmella. Get a Salome. Did I say Salome earlier? I meant Okayu. Now we finish it. Thank God there were Puni there. 2.1. 2.1 against tribe disadvantage. I've done better. I literally did 2.3 million last time. Let me set my phone on the desk. And then maybe I'll be able to try hard it. I don't know. There. That should be much better. I had to make sure that Aqua had her G Soultimate. And plus, now we have more Smogmellas to use. Cool. So just hope for a decent board here. This is not what I wanted, but it's whatever. We'll be fine. $2.3. There we go. I actually did it this time. And then we had a finisher Soultimate, which would have done like 150k, so 2.45. Yeah, they're pretty good. So now we'll go to stage 45, I guess, and bring Slippery. See how many Soultimates it takes to do 2.3 million. Make sure I'm gonna put Asu on instead of Venom. Actually, no, we're just gonna go back to the what's it stage. So we don't have any attack buff skills to worry about, but we do still have to get into Fever Time quickly, which is pretty difficult when what's his face, stupid Ryuta, doesn't show up at all. Like, what is this? I still don't have his G Soultimate. I want you to... I have to reset because stupid idiot Ryuta with 95% of his Soultimate is already there. I literally just need a size 6 Puni. And I couldn't get it. That's like, this is why I hate the Slippery team. Because of that stupid orange idiot, Ryuta. I hate him. How is pre-fill not enough to guarantee you have your G Soultimate ready? How stupid can you be? There. But now the problem is there's not very many Kagure Zochitins. Thankfully, Roxy has dropped big and is practically guaranteed to have her Soultimate once all is said and done, so won't be too bad to get hers. So we'll link all that, because I want to try to get an extra Roxy Puni. Now, I know Venoct would get more damage if I didn't do an extra Roxy before this, but Roxy is going to make up for that extra little bit of damage Venoct loses, so it's not really that bad. Okay, this is kind of pathetic. Thanks, game. Got a redrop, pretty nice. So then with all of our Soultimates, we can outdamage the 2.3, which would get us 2.45. But I'll have to take away 10% because that is tribe neutral. So then we get 2.2 million. So Slippery is slightly worse than Mysterious until you have Slippery with Nyanbo Kyra, and then Slippery is a little bit better. And I know some of you are curious about like Unity team instead of Kagure Zochiten because people hate this guy for some reason. I hate him because he's a stupid piece of garbage that doesn't show up, and he's the only Fast Fever, and I need you on the team so you can have your Fast Fever, you stupid idiot. But for most people, he works well, so I don't understand why they hate him. So the problem is that we have no Fast Fever, and I know you can get into Fever Time without a Fast Fever, but you lose so much HP because you just get hit by normals over and over again. Unless you get a really good board, in which case it doesn't really matter. But then we have to deal with Seiryu having no skill to get his ultimate, aside from popping any large Puni can fill his gauge, which, spoiler, I hate as a skill. When you're the Fever Extender, it sucks. When you're not the Fever Extender and you're just some random unit I use every now and then, it's fine. Alright, there we go. We have a decent amount of HP. Now I'm just going to link a bunch of Roxys. By a bunch, I mean I missed half of them. I missed all of them, except for this size 2. But, thankfully, clutch redrops. Ryuta's putting in work for something today, thank God. Now we're going to do another one. And because we have so much HP, we can do more. So we'll do this. And then we'll do another one. And then we'll do another one. Pretty cool, 2.7 million. So let's try that. 2.7, that's 1.7. 2.7 million minus 10% is 2.4. So Slippery can outdamage Mysterious. Mysterious can outdamage Slippery. It's all just a little bit luck of the draw. But I think Slippery is a little bit more consistent. And with New Year's Kyra, it's way more consistent. So I shouldn't call him New Year's because that's what I call the Triple Z one. Snake King Kyra. Well, that's just what he is normally. Year of the Snake Kyra. With him and his Unity, Slippery is better. The 5% from the watch hardly makes a difference, but it is also there, so. Overall, I think Enma's the worst, then it's Eerie, then Shady, then Mysterious, then Slip. So yeah, and that's not to say like, oh, Eerie and like all these teams are bad. Enma's like A-, but like Eerie and above is like S+ and above. So yeah, overall, Roxy is very cool. I'm very glad that Slippery's first UZ+ is like arguably the best one in the game. She has like the best kit of all the UZ+ characters, but Elza is on a better team, so it's debatable. But she is top 3 easily. So like her, Elza, and Golden Claws are like the top 3 UZ+. Well, and Jabanyan, so like top 4. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy that she's very good because I literally couldn't beat this throne with Slippery. So I don't want to imagine what would have happened if Roxy wasn't good. So anyways, that's kind of it for now. And, yeah. Bye.